I grew up like many other kids watching Dragon Ball Z. And now guys, one of my favorite characters of all time, any fictional character ever made, has to be future Trunks from Dragon Ball Z. Now, as I have stated actually from some previous video guys, I have gotten quite a bit of inspiration from future Trunks in terms of my style, my overall vibe, my overall aesthetic. So in today's video guys, I'm just gonna break down exactly how to look like future Trunks, his specific fashion, his specific aesthetic, hairstyle, physique, all of it. This will be a full-blown tutorial on how to look like future Trunks. So without further ado guys, let's get on with the video. What's up guys, my name is Austin Wayne. Welcome back to the YouTube channel. First of all guys, if you're new to the channel, you already know what to do. Please smash that subscribe button. I'm growing an awesome community on this channel. Also guys, be sure to follow me on Instagram at Austin Wayne Official. I post some really sick content on that platform as well. Let's go. Now obviously guys, this is all about getting inspiration from the character. You're not just going to look like a direct clone of future Trunks just by copying these things. Just like anything guys, any fashion, anything like this, you take inspiration from different characters, different people, maybe from me, you know, just whoever it is, and you take inspiration and you add this to your own, so that you can add your own originality to it rather than just trying to duplicate. Like obviously guys, I was blessed a little bit genetically. I have some similar characteristics to future Trunks. I would actually say that's the #1 person people on the internet seem to say I look like. Everyone says I look like future Trunks. So I'm just gonna roll with it, and he was probably my #1 inspiration for a lot of my aesthetics and a lot of my looks. So guys, the first aspect of getting that future Trunks aesthetic is going to obviously be that anime jawline. So if it's not future Trunks, everyone also says I look like any other anime character. And I believe it all kind of comes down to the jawline. And once again, guys, the jawline is all about being at that low body fat percentage. Now, as you lean down, guys, you will not have the exact same jawline as me, but you can do a couple of things. For example, if you lean down below single digits, then obviously this will bring out the jawline. So if you feel like you don't have a jawline, you probably just have too much body fat to where you cannot actually see it. Because everyone has that muscle, you know, like everyone has that bone. So once you lean down, then that will actually be highlighted. And then in addition to obviously just leaning down with a consistent caloric deficit, you can also build up the muscle themselves a little bit. I actually chewed on a mouthpiece whenever I was in high school. So all throughout the day, I would bite down as hard as I could on a mouthpiece for about 30 seconds up to a minute. And I would just do that consistently throughout the day. Nowadays, we have something known as the jaw or size, but I have been told by some people that it's actually working the wrong jaw muscle. So I'm not too sure about that, but it could be something that you guys could check out. Obviously, I'm not affiliated. Okay, guys, now up next, it's all about the hairstyle, obviously. So, in my opinion, I really like short-haired future Trunks. And now my hairstyle is pretty much kind of inspired off of his. But if you want to go to your barber, just show them the 90s curtains hairstyle, like River Phoenix, Leonardo DiCaprio, Brad Pitt, all these major stars in the 90s. That's what I actually inspired my hair from. Now you can do this, but it actually seems like there's a resurgence of this trend as of recently. And I had this hairstyle before the trend started coming. So now it's a bit strange. But like I've said, guys, if something's in trend, out of trend, who gives a fuck? Just do what you want to do. If you think the hairstyle looks cool, roll with it. If not, you don't have to go just like that. Now, obviously, guys, when it comes to the color, I prefer more of like a golden tone, especially when you're out in the sun. So it's kind of like that Super Saiyan future Trunks aesthetic. If you really want to be extreme, you could go like purple, blue, just be really just out there, you know? Like, I have a very close friend of mine. He said that he used to have pink hair a couple years ago. He was drowning in pussy with the pink hair. Obviously, lots of guys will talk crap about it, say like, oh, like you shouldn't have pink hair as a man. But then the woman, like they love that shit, you know, because it's just you being authentically yourself. But at the end of the day, guys, once again, this is just inspiration. Be sure to take these and then add it to your current style. So if you don't naturally have straight hair, for example, and you want to pull up the curtains and you don't know if it'll look good, then that might not be for you, you know? But if you really just feel a passion for it and you really want to do something like that, then go for it. But yes, guys, the hairstyle is going to be obviously be a huge part of the future Trunks aesthetic, and obviously you can go with the long hair as well. Now the long hair, it's actually more of a bob. So I will attach a photo of me with the long hair because I actually used to have future Trunks long hair as well. like maybe like 5 years ago, but pretty much it's like to the collarbone, just like future Trunks. It's that golden blonde Super Saiyan color, and then it's cut all around at the exact same length, just pretty much straight across, you know? And that was the future Trunks aesthetic, especially with the hairstyle. The hairstyle will kind of make or break the future Trunks aesthetic, because obviously if you don't have the hairstyle, you won't really look like him. No one's gonna say that you look like him. Now guys, in terms of fashion, he has pretty sick fashion, you know? And I think it's pretty much timeless. Anyone can always dress like this. Now, obviously, I'm kind of wearing the future Trunks aesthetic outfit at this moment. So his kind of go-to is obviously an all black look. So right now I have the black tank top on, black pants, and then black shoes, black high tops if you have them. But that's going to be pretty much the gist of the future Trunks aesthetic. That in contrast with the golden hair, in my opinion, looks very, very sick. Then obviously in these 2022 times, we are all masking up. So future Trunks, man, he goes with the bandana. So if you want to really just add on to this look, roll with a bandana. But obviously don't just copy future Trunks, guys. Get your own bandana, your own color, your own style. This one is specifically for my grandmother. It kind of reminds me of her, so I keep this with me. I enjoy it. Then obviously, guys, there's going to be a couple other key aspects. Like, for example, his signature jacket. He wears a purple jean jacket, just like this, but his is purple. This one is white, but it's pretty much something that's contrasting. You can even go with the all black if you want to. Obviously, you don't have to wear the jacket, but this is just if you want to emulate future Trunks, like that aesthetic. I mean, a lot of people outside of the anime world, like, they won't even know what you're doing. Like, they won't understand the aesthetic. They'll probably just think it looks pretty sick, because there's nothing wrong with the style, you know? It looks pretty cool no matter where you are. It doesn't look like you're trying to cosplay or copy this anime character. Then obviously, guys, the strap that he has across him for his sword, you don't want to walk around in public with a sword. So one thing that you can do instead is you can have a little man bag, like I always have. I always have the man bag. It's so freaking convenient, and I hate how Americans trash on the man bag so much. But I used to live in Europe for a little bit, guys, and I love the man bag. You can throw anything that you want in there. It's freaking perfect. It's sick, man. But yes, guys, the man bag will help kind of add that strap aesthetic. So if you want to take away this portion, kind of put it to the side, then it just has that strap, you know, with the tank top, the bandana, the jacket, the all black aesthetic, the golden hair, the jawline. It's pretty much the Trunks aesthetic down to the fashion sense. Now, obviously, guys, he is freaking shredded as well. So here's the big deal with any of this stuff. As you guys already know, what I'm about to kind of go on a rant about is none of this stuff looks good if you don't have the physique, man. No joke. You just kind of look goofy. Like, if you're over 20% body fat as a man, and like anything you try to do fashion-wise, it will not look good. Future Trunks is jacked. That's why he looks so good. Male models, they're always jacked. They're always very shredded. That's why they are able to actually display any clothing, and it's going to look good, because they themselves are aesthetically pleasing, and they have the body that looks like it's sculpted by Michelangelo himself. So if you really want to actually complete this future Trunks aesthetic, you need that jacked physique. Now, he is ripped all over. This is not a male model physique, anything like that. This is a full-blown Greek god Hercules type of physique. So we need to be going really heavy on all of our lifts. We need to be hitting heavy PRs for the first portion of our exercise. So like heavy bench press, heavy overhead press, heavy squats, heavy deadlifts, heavy weighted chin-ups, all of it. And then the second half is going to obviously just be the pump stuff, like the lateral raises, the chest flies, stuff just like this. If you guys want to, maybe I can drop a little workout in the comments. We will see how this video goes. Now, guys, you want to do this workout 3 times per week. So about Monday, Wednesday, Friday, with plenty of time in between. And then obviously, guys, we really want to focus on the nutrition. So first things first, you need to get down to single digits, or about 8 to 12% body fat with a consistent caloric deficit. So take your current weight, multiply that by 10, and this is going to be your deficit. Now, protein, take your current weight, multiply that by 0.82. This will be your golden amount of protein that you actually want to intake on the day. Then obviously, guys, we want a very balanced amount of fats and carbohydrates. So maybe about 30% of each, you know, because fats will regulate hormone production, and then carbs will regulate a consistent energy level. So guys, you want to cut down, shred to that single digits or close to the single digits. And then from this point, then we'll do a very aggressive bulk for about 2 to 4 weeks. So this time we'll actually be multiplying our new weight. So let's say you lost 20, 40 pounds. So take the new weight, multiply this by 20, and then all the extra calories, man, pure carbohydrates, okay? So this is going to be a heavy micro bulk. So do this for 2 to 4 weeks. Once the abs start going away, then start cutting back down again to that 8 to 12% body fat range. So guys, you want to be doing this consistently for literally years. Like if you're really serious about this future trunks aesthetic, just becoming aesthetic, getting that Greek god physique as a whole, you want to do this for years until you'll really see the true change that you want to. Because getting shredded is very quick, it's very easy, but building a long lasting, hard, dense muscle that will take forever to actually get rid of, this takes time, this takes commitment. So you actually have to really be committed to this process. And these full body workouts will be the key to you actually getting this Greek god, just freaking future trunks, super saiyan aesthetic. It'll look so badass, and then that will completely finish your look. Now guys, if anyone needs help creating this aesthetic, once again, I am a certified personal trainer. I've helped hundreds of people, guys, create aesthetic super saiyan physiques just like this. So if you need help, just hit the link in the description box for your free one-on-one consultation with me, Austin Wayne, and I will help you look just like future trunks physically. And last but not least, guys, is his personality. Future Trunks has the best personality, in my opinion, in the entire Dragon Ball Z television series, and it's because he is full of hope and he is a true hero. He came from the future, man. He came back in time to try and save his world, his planet, his mother, his family, and he was willing to sacrifice literally anything to save others. He is probably actually one of the few true heroes in the entire Dragon Ball Z show. I mean, Vegeta and Goku fight for themselves. They fight just because they enjoy fighting, but Future Trunks fights because his survival depends on it. He fights for his family, he fights for his friends, he fights for his earth. And so it's kind of having this just humbleness that you're willing to just pretty much do anything to protect the people around you. So if you really wanted to complete the Future Trunks aesthetic and look, it's going to come down to the personality. You want to kind of be a selfless person who's going to be very determined, very hardworking. You're willing to do whatever it takes to accomplish a goal at hand. So you're not just going to be a little bitch. Like, for example, if your goal is to look like Future Trunks would actually be very committed to achieving this goal. So if you really want to be just like Future Trunks, guys, set a goal and be very committed to this goal until the task is finished. Don't be overly emotional, be very stoic, and just once there is an issue, you fix the issue rather than whining about it. That's exactly what Future Trunks did. So that is it for today's video, guys. Hopefully this video helped you guys evolve into Future Trunks. Once again, if you're new to my channel, I would love if you hit that little subscribe button. I'm growing an awesome community on this channel. Also, guys, hit a like on this video as well to push this video out into that YouTube algorithm. That is it. I'm gone. I love you guys so much. Peace.